The good one coming at you. It's the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox. Today's focus is on a bullpen that's been tremendous recently. From the setup arms to the closers, this group literally changes outcomes of games, Singy.
It's been incredible to watch, Boog. And once the starters hand over the ball, it's been practically game over for the opposition. That bullpen will likely play a major role in this one today, too.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go, and on the hill here today, Brian Bayo. Singy, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes them out. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
To third. Tosses to first. One up, one down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about guys, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
One down, base is empty. The other way. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. One gone, runner at first. At the plate, Corey Seager. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw a second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 out, space is empty. Now he breaks his bat. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
And with that kind of power at the plate, they'll gladly take the single to the opposite field.
2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Runner at first with 2 away. And now it's Jake Burger to hit. And that drops in for a strike. Burger batting in the cleanup spot, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. One and 2 now. Right through there. Got it. That's out number 3.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Fenway, and today's starter, Cody Bradford. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Now the left fielder, Jaron Duran. That misses, and it's 1-0. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So stepping in for Boston, Rob Refsnyder.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
1-0.
And the 1-0. This to third, and that chance handled. Throws across the diamond. 1 gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting third,
as we check out the lineup for the Boston
baseman,
Red Sox. An important piece, but a guy that's been struggling a little bit. They're DH in this one. Rob Refsnyder.
Well, you see the batting average there, and it doesn't get a whole lot uglier than that, unfortunately. But at this point, I think he's just got to put the numbers out of his head completely. There's a pretty good chance he's not going to get them where they need to be by the end of the season. So you hit the reset button and you say, how can I be productive today? Most of all, how can I help my team win ball games? I think when you get that kind of focus, the numbers will follow.
Rafael Devers in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. That one misses, and it's 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's Alex Bregman. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that one is inside ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That's to third. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it.
We all know that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So this isn't what you're looking for on defense. 2-out errors are a lot like 2-out walks, but maybe even worse because your pitcher did his job to get what should have been the last out of that inning.
High fly ball out into left center field. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. Boston strands a pair, scoreless after 1. Back here in
Leading
Boston,
off for
and the batter
Rangers,
now, Jock
left fielder,
Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
Bayo back to work. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Yeah, nice job of getting that front foot down, and once it does, the hands just launch. Big hole on the left side of the infield, and I think that's exactly what he was gunning for.
Here's the catcher to hit, Kyle Higashioka. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Laced into left. That's a base hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Batting seventh, right fielder Adolis
That
Garcia.
ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Adolis Garcia stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And a 1-1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one missed.
That's inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Ring him up, says Daryl Parker. That's a strikeout.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Marcus Simeon in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Peterson over at second. Higashioka at first. 1 gone. That one finds the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Daryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 balls.
This one in the dirt, but no advance from the runners. The next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Down the third baseman, Josh Smith. And that misses. Ball 1. First and second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. That's inside.
That's inside.
First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
bottom half of inning
Leading
number
off
2.
for
Now
the
batting
Red Sox,
Tristan Casas.
first baseman Tristan Casas.
The wind of the pitch. This one popped up. Nabs it. One down.
Batting 7, right fielder Wilyer Abreu.
And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Inside, just missed.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that
1 ball,
time.
That
2
pitch
strikes.
started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter, to track.
1 out, bases empty. Pitch
That's
misses
ball
there. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that skips in the dirt. And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Man at first with 1 gone. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing here in the bottom of the 2nd. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next
That's
pitch
outside.
misses, and that's ball 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
We got a full count.
In the dirt. Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now here is Cedar Rafaela. Check swing, called strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Now batting left fielder Jaron Duran.
Now batting Jaron Duran.
This at-bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike one.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Smith sizing this one up, squeezes it, and that's the third out. 2 left on. We head on now to the top of the third. No score.
Concentrate in my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television. According to his purpose, not somebody else's mission.
Welcome back.
Leading
Let's
off
take a look.
So chuck it on my way. Like a butterfly cruising in the sky. No, you can't touch me. So bring it on so they can't go wrong. Might wanna follow me. Step outside your mind, what do you see? You might find the best things in life are free. But let me show you now.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Abreu makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That's to third. Devers throw to first in time.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Corey Seager.
Seager stands in now. Reached on an infield single his first time. On the ground to Devers. Whips it across, and Seager is set down. Out number 3. Nothing across here this half. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0.
Then let the beat smooth. You get her. So many things I try to say when I'm writing, and I find myself simply fighting the pen instead of igniting.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Designated hitter, Rob Refsnyder.
Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here's Rafael Devers. Fly to right his first time. There's a strike. Still tied at 0, last of the third. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Ball.
And it remains 2-2. Stays alive. There's a swing and a drive. And it looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. And now it's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. Check
Ball,
swing,
that's it.
no appeal. Devers over at second, one down.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Man at second. And that's
Ball.
downstairs. And that's ball
2-1.
two. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Christian Campbell, the next to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one
Counts
not
1-0.
close. And that is ball one. Ground ball left side, could be two. Smith tossed to second, and that's two.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back now at Fenway, and here's the first baseman, Jake Burger. And that is out of play. Next offering is fouled back. And that
Ball one.
just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
Really nice job, a two-strike hit
Now
and a batted
batting,
bat.
left
Showed a
fielder,
willingness to
Jock
drive that
Peterson.
pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next up for Texas, Jock Peterson. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Peterson just got a piece of it. On the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they
Now
cleaned
batting,
things up for the
catcher,
out.
Kyle Higashioka.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Kyle Higashioka digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
All ones, the count.
1 out, and a runner at second. There's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man at second. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Garcia stands in now and watches strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And there's a foul ball. Squirts away a little bit. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. On the ground to short. Whips it to Casas. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Rangers leave 1. And we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. First pitch misses.
You know, these Red Sox, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu walked his first time. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Casas gets his lead at first with nobody out. And ball 1.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now here is Connor Wong, a single his first time. Up the middle, he gets there with the slide. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Just so impressed with the movement
Now
on that
batting,
play.
the center
Footwork was
fielder,
excellent. The
Cedar
arm strength was there. And, of
Rafaela.
course, the most important part was getting the out.
Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. Rafaela, 24 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jacob Webb preparing to come on if needed. Milner getting loose as well. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. He makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. On to the top of the fifth we go. No score. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Bayo back to work. And that one hammered Abreu. Long run into the gap. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no doubt doubled off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Simeon headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
A costly mistake
Now
in the
batting,
outfield thanks to the
fielder,
bad read
Wyatt
and
Langford.
terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
Back to the top of the lineup, Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 2 in this one. Slides, but it gets by him. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Now batting, designated hitter Ezekiel Duran.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Ezekiel Duran getting ready to hit. Foul ball there.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Next offering is outside.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And he'll move up to second, no problem. Should be a pass ball, and that takes away the double play.
That pitch was pretty far outside, further than he was set up, so kind of a tough one to handle, but still something he knows he should have had since it bounced off his glove and got away.
In the air, right field. Abreu sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second.
Now batting, shortstop Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boog, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the...
Looks like an intentional walk after falling behind 3-0. Didn't want to risk nibbling. Well, the bat pretty much taken out of his hands there.
Yeah, he was patient. He didn't chase and go outside of his strike zone. So, you know, you have to tip your cap because you ultimately know that the guy behind you is going to have an opportunity to get it done. And
there comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
Now pitching.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Greg Weitzer.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Berger up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
0-1, no strike.
1 out, bases full. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-0.
Chopped on the ground. And a foul ball. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
I got 3 and 2.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
No, not what they were looking for from him out of the pen. That'll drive a manager crazy. He wants guys to come in and attack the strike zone.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Here is Jock Peterson. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Langford, the runner at third. Seager at second. Berger over at first with 1 away. Right side. He fires home for 1. Back to first. Not in time.
Now batting catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
So next to hit for Texas, Kyle Higashioka. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. That one's got to feel good. And they add to the lead. It's 6-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. That clips the corner.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And that drops in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Texas comes up big with the grand slam. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Kumar Rocker.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jarren Duran. 1 for 2.
Jarren Duran.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Hey.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
In there at the knees for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And now Rob Refsnyder is grounded out a couple of times. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering upstairs. Right through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Ball, that's out.
That one catches the zone, and the count's full.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Got him. One gone here.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Higashioka tries to block it, but it gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that's part of the risk when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
Runner at second here, one gone.
Hey.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it, and there's two away.
Now batting, second baseman, Alex Bregman.
And next for the Red Sox, Alex Bregman. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Runner at second, two down. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball.
High fly ball down the left field line. And that's a foul ball. The 1-2. That's
Two
down and
balls,
in.
2 strikes.
In the air, center field. Langford settles under it. He's got it. And that is that. One left for the Red Sox. They still find themselves down 6-zip.
I'm about to shake up the system. I'm about to do something different. I'm about to change up the game. They can't look away.
Now pitching for
We're
the Red
back,
Sox.
and they make a change to start the
Number
6th.
0.
The new pitcher, Walker Buehler.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is
Leading
swinging.
off for the Rangers.
Here is Marcus
Second baseman,
Semien.
Marcus Semien.
Late on that fastball.
It might be
0-1's the
time to
count.
choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's off the Green Monster. The throw into second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of
Now
hits where you don't feel
third baseman,
any vibration in your
Josh
hands
Smith.
whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So a man aboard, Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Buehler winds and deals. Gets the call. And the count is 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
1 ball, 2
In the
strikes.
dirt. No outs. Runner on second. Swing and a slow roller. Devers whips it to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Rangers, center fielder Wyatt
So the lineup
Langford.
flips over, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter Wyatt Langford, 1 for 3. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1.
Nope.
Semien leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Out to short, Campbell sends it to first. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated hitter Ezekiel
So
Duran.
2 down now, and here is Ezekiel Duran. That's
That's a
off the
ball.
mark, and that's ball 1. They say you win.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. It's the Rangers 6 and the Red Sox nothing. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Outside low, ball one.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball. Late on that fastball.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The 2-2. Swings and misses. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
You want to see a guy, you know, he's working hard to
Now
try to
batting,
fix it, but
first
I'm just not
baseman.
able to stay.
Casas batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fly ball center field. Langford coming in on it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder.
Right
Got to put it into
fielder,
his
Williams.
highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ground ball right side. Simeon toss over to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Lifted in the air, right field. Abreu on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson. Bueller, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. In the dirt, but kept close. Man at first, 1 away. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Rafaela sizing this one up. 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, catcher Kyle Higashioka.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Kyle Higashioka. He's already homered here in this one. Misses off the plate. And it's 1-0. Strike on the inside corner. Seager off of first with 2 away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. In the dirt. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Wong down to first with it. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. They lead it, though, 6-0. Back here in Boston, bottom of the inning. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Red Sox fans are frustrated, no question. Just
Ball, that's
missed.
out.
In there at the knees. Going to count 1-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And that one
That's
is
ball
downstairs. And the count is 2-2. Next offering misses down and away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and
Now
he just
batting,
couldn't hold
the
up the
center
swing.
fielder,
You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to
Rafaela.
take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Rafaela in the box now. No balls and a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break
Ball
it
one.
up.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
One
The
ball.
Rangers
2 strikes.
up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. The next
That's
offering
ball 2.
misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to
Now
the dugout.
batting,
Got a
left
pitch to
fielder,
hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that
Durant.
slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So a man at
Rob
first.
Refsnyder.
Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. Next offering is fouled back. Next offering
0-1.
upstairs.
Pretty standard
1 ball, 2
high
strikes, the
0-2
count.
fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. This one pretty well decided at this point. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 6 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back as
Leading
we
off
take a look
for
at their
Texas,
upcoming
right
schedule.
fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Walker Buehler will go back to work. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over
Now
that
batting,
one.
second
Challenging with the
baseman,
fastball
Marcus
right in the heart of the
Semien.
zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Garcia gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Smith. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Swinging a foul straight back. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're in the top of the 8th.
1-1.
This one in the dirt. Lifted in the air down the left side. The throw to third, not in time. He's safe.
Though, as an outfielder, your eyes get big when you have an opportunity to catch a fly ball and then gain an assist and cut a runner off. But you have to do first things first, and that's make sure you secure the baseball. If you don't do that, there's no opportunity for an assist.
Next to hit, Ezekiel Duran. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Walker Buehler will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Justin Wilson on a pitch out of the pen here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Ball 1, no strikes.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield.
Swing at a ground ball. Bregman for 1, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Back here at Fenway, now the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rocker back to work. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Backed off the plate that time.
Hey!
And Devers hits that one. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Bregman, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And there's a
2
ball.
balls, no strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Grounds 1 to short. Seager tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Christian Campbell.
So stepping in for Boston, Christian Campbell. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Popped up. Simeon makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Let me work, 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 work. I put in work, 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 work. Now watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me. Let me work, work.
And we're back here at Fenway Park,
Texas,
and here's Corey Seager to hit.
Corey Seager.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
On the ground to the left. Jump throw, and it beats him. What a play.
Now batting, first baseman Jake Berger.
Jake Berger will hit next. Fought off foul. Ripped on the ground to second. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, left fielder Jock Peterson.
2 down, bases empty. And now Jock Peterson. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Here's the 0-2. And that one
Oh, that pitch is
upstairs,
out.
ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, catcher
And
Kyle
here is Kyle Higashioka. Fastball is
that's out.
outside. Peterson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Right through there for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. They get the force, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Rangers 6 and the Red Sox nothing.
Now pitching for
Back
Texas.
now as they hand the ball to
Number
a fresh
41.
arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Kobe Milner.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now the first baseman,
Leading off
Tristan
for the Red
Casas.
Sox. First baseman Tristan Casas.
And the first
Inside,
pitch misses
ball 1.
for ball 1. And
That's a
another
ball.
ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the
2-0.
dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That one finds the zone. 2-1 now.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
3 balls,
That one
1
outside.
strike.
And now 3-1. That's in there.
3-2.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Lunging, but can't bring it in.
Now batting, the right fielder, Wilyer
Man at first.
Abreu.
And the batter now, Wilyer Abreu. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. On the ground right side, 4, 6. Drops it, but they're saying it was on the transfer.
Now batting.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The Rangers up big in this one. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Simeon to second, on to first, got him. And it's a double play to end it.
After a couple of times through the order, this team really figured it out with the bats. A huge 5th inning, and that was all they really needed to get this victory today. Really nice job to pick up the W today.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Espera, arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se desliza.